Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Life in the Piedmont. How are you? If you just give me one quick second, please, I will be right back. I have to do something on another screen. So today I am streaming to three platforms. I am using my YouTube, I am doing my Facebook, and I am doing Instagram for the first time. So I can't click live on Instagram until I go live here. So I don't even know. Hey, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hey, I am so sorry. Well, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day. I did not know it was your birthday. Or did I know? I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to go check on Instagram to see if it even shows me live right now. But I am catching up. I want to catch up because I really haven't done a live. I did one last week for maybe 30 minutes when I was laying the mulch, and I got all 25 bags of mulch laid. I need to go get another 20, but I'm going to wait for it to go back on sale again. So, yeah. Hey, if you are coming in, could you please just give a thumbs up and share this out, please, on your community tab so it lets people know that I am here. You're welcome, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Hey, Karen, how are you? Welcome in. So, if you didn't catch the beginning, I am streaming on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So, I'm just checking all the platforms just to see if everything's working. So, yep, it is working now. It is working now. On Facebook, I see that, but I'm not seeing it on Instagram. So I don't know. I don't know how you can tell if something is live in Instagram. I've never done it before, but let me hop over to the other screen and see what it's doing. Yeah. That's awesome. It is. I'm live on Instagram too, so it's working. So I figured if I can do it, put the link in the chat box, would you, Jennifer, please? So people can go vote. I'm going to eat a little bit of lunch. I haven't eaten today. We've been really busy around here. Just things have been really busy here, so I haven't really been on and doing much on social media. I've been trying to get videos out, but things are starting to calm down, and I'm trying to get into a rhythm and a groove again. I kind of took a break too. It was kind of nice, to be honest with you, and it was just nice. I keep hearing something, and I don't know where it's coming from. Thanks, Jennifer. Jennifer is in a contest right now. She designed some flags. So there's the link. If you can go vote today for her. That would be great. Okay. All right. Make sure that we get you out there. I'm having my string cheese and beef stick. Oh, that's awesome, Jennifer. Hey, Tuber Chat, what's up? We are catching up. I haven't been around. I've got some really great news to share, and I'm excited about it. If you follow me in my Instagram, then you maybe already know about it, but I'll wait for a couple more people to come in. Thanks, Karen. Thank you. Jennifer's in a contest, and there is the link to go vote on the flags. So make sure you go do that and support her. So it says nobody's watching me on Instagram, but that's okay. It's streaming over there. So Kevin, do you know about streaming on multiple social media accounts? Because I've got it going on Facebook, Instagram, and here. And is that good to do? Does it help? I was just wondering. I'm utilizing my StreamYard until it expires. So nice. So I got my island all put up. I can't wait to share that with you. So my husband and my son-in-law finished putting that together to me for me this week. And yesterday, well, I don't want to spoil it, but yesterday I did a video, spring cleaning. Susan over at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is doing an open collaboration. If you guys want to jump in and do any spring cleaning, videotape it. So I was doing that as I was reorganizing and cleaning out stuff. Hey, Teletreasures, welcome in. And you'll see it. I reorganized my pantry. Hey, Crafty Witch, good to see you. I met Crafty Witch over on Tuber Chat, and her and I got together and we swapped playlist. So welcome in, Crafty Witch. Good to see you here. Yeah, I hope those helped for you. That to watch the playlist at Crafty Witch. It seems like every time I turn around, YouTube's taking my hours away. Every time I start getting ahead, they take them off. I'm like, ugh. Frustrating. So I really have to push myself to get up here and do more lives more frequently. Oh, thank you. I did. I enjoyed you too. You did such a great job. She crochets. She did some cute little animals and things. You need to go watch her channel, Crafty Witch 232. So yeah. Jennifer, are you doing my collaboration? Yeah, never mind. I got you down. I just saw I have one more day I need to fill in my hot dog collaboration. Thank you, Crafty Witch. Yep. I have you down. I just found you. I overlooked. So believe it or not, I'm on top of it. I have all the dates plugged in for everybody. The final email will be coming out, and I will have to create a logo for the thumbnail for the collaboration. Crafty Witch, if you're interested, Susan over at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, I don't know if you know her, she's doing just an open collaboration about spring cleaning. If you make a video and tag her at it's Spring Clean 2025, and if you tag her at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, she'll put you in the playlist for your video to get watched to help you out if you're interested in doing that. So yeah. I'm not like, I know. I joined it, Jennifer. I have no clue what I'm going to do. It's going to have to be something simple. I forgot what I was going to say. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me know if you have any other questions. So yeah, I'm trying to, I forgot. I totally went on a blank. I forgot what I was saying. I'm on a live. That really irritates me that I can't remember. Oh well. The farm market starts up in a couple of weeks. January. It feels like January out. Um, April 26th it starts. So yesterday I adjusted a recipe, and not yesterday, the day before, and my family went crazy over them. So it's a winner chicken dinner. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna sell it in the ranch pretzels. So I'm happy about that. Mm, so I'm hoping for some more people to show up, but that's okay if they don't. I don't know. I don't even know if people can see me on Instagram right now because I go to my Instagram account and I don't see where it says I'm live. You would think I'd be able to, right? So it doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter. But so the market will be coming, so I need to start preparing and getting my labels ready. Thank you, Teletreasure. Um, I've been having the hardest time coming up with a name for this new business that I'm doing. I can't think of a name for it. For my food labels, I'm trying to base everything around my homestead. So for the food label, I don't know. I'm thinking I ran it past my husband the other day. I'm not sure yet. I haven't said anything yet, so I'm not going to say anything right now. But we kind of liked it. So we'll see what happens. These are that. This bag was full. People. Yeah, I just don't know what it is. I'm really struggling with it. And I've never struggled with it. Don't those look delicious? Let me see. Can you see those? Mm, forgive me. I think that's why I wasn't feeling well because I needed to eat. And I've been up since dark o'clock because the rooster kept crowing. He starts every morning at 5 a.m. I don't have an agenda to talk about today. Usually I jump on here, name it something with sparkles. Mm-hmm. Mm. I just thought I'd come up and just let the conversation go wherever it went. If you have questions, ask me. Um, Crafty Witch, how are you doing on your watch hours? Do you need more time? Because I know I could probably run more of you. Let me know. Um, it feels like January or February out. We had it was like 80 degrees, and then it just gradually has just kept going down. All right. You know what? Crafty Witch, do you have an email? If you don't mind, if you could actually email me here, I'm going to invite you to something and maybe you'd be interested in it. It's up to you. Let me know. You can email me there. Oh, Karen, that's fantastic. Hey, Victoria, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I know. I'm glad I didn't do my live yesterday. I was so busy yesterday and I wanted to get it done. Now, Karen, did you use the onion powder or the garlic powder? Because the recipe called for an onion powder, and I didn't have it, so I used garlic. I don't think there's a difference. I'm glad. I love when people try out a recipe. I do, because that makes me like, if I didn't like it, I would be honest with you and tell you right there and on screen that it was, like I did with that walnut coffee cake. It was just a recipe and it had good flavor, but I don't like nuts in my food. But the one thing about that recipe, I didn't think it was moist enough. Remember the old coffee cakes maybe your mom or grandma used to make using like Bisquick? That's what I was thinking for. Ooh, I bet those were good. I bet it was good. I thought I had onion powder, but apparently not. Tomorrow I'm heading to Lancaster, PA with my hubby. We're gonna go visit our friends up there and take them shopping. I'll probably stop by the bulk store, and I'm gonna write that on my list, some onion powder, because I definitely need some onion powder. I bet it was delicious. Yum. So, Crafty Witch, do you garden at all? Curiosity. Has anybody started their garden? I have. My kale has come back. It's so beautiful from last year. It's producing all new green leaves. My peas are taking off. They're snap peas, sugar daddy peas. Oh, that's awesome. Well, you're in the right area. What's your favorite thing to garden? Mm, I don't know if you were with me the day that I was laying the mulch, but I had showed you the bulbs that I had bought at Aldi. Well, I planted them that day too. And sure enough, I found one that germinated. So hopefully the rest of them will. And the shredded mulch won't like kill them off. Teller's Treasure has peppers and tomatoes right now. Very good. Oh my gosh, Jennifer. Are you kidding me? 2 feet of snow and it's April. Yeah. It got cold here. We had a freeze 2 nights in a row. I got so bizarre. But I knew it was coming. And I'm glad that I didn't plant out, because I could have like went out and planted my spinach and my lettuce and cabbage. I could have done all that. But something said no, I better not. Let's just wait a little bit longer. And I'm glad that I did, because this freeze came in and it would have taken all of them. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry, Karen. We're just supposed to get more rain. The wind's blowing pretty good right now. I'm just, I'm thankful for it, but I just would really like to have the warmer weather back. You gonna get a lot of snow up there, Karen? And no, I did not go get a Diet Coke today. It's amazing McDonald's Cokes don't go flat the next day. My daughter brought me home that last night, and I said I better not drink too much more of it because I don't want to be up. Yep. Well, I'm sitting here debating whether or not I should up pop my tomatoes and some of my other things, but what is today? The 9th or the 10th? I can plan out in 30 days, so I think I'm gonna try and keep them. When it gets warmer, I think I'm gonna give them a good drink of the liquid fish emulsion fertilizer that I have. So yeah. So I'm in Northern Virginia. That's the Piedmont. Oh, this one right here. This, Karen, that's lighting. That's my lighting that I will use because in some of my videos, my lighting is poor in my kitchen when on dark days and it leaves shadows and that. So yeah. So I will have that up. Well, you can't see it in my videos, but it gives better lighting and you don't see the shadows and that. So yeah, that's what that's for. That was a thrift store find. We've had that for years. And my husband's like, oh, we should have bought the other one because there was two of them, but we only took one. So we have been cleaning out, donating, trashing. I have to tell you, I'm more convinced that we just have too much stuff as a society. We don't need all the stuff that we really have. Let's get real. And I even my stuff like yesterday as I was going through my kitchen, I have a couple of things sitting out that I'm like, do I keep or not? I don't know. Yeah, that was a great find. And that was several years ago we found that. And then, so let me tell you, was it last week? Yes, it was last week. My husband and I went into the thrift store. He goes one way, I go another. Why? He likes the books, I go to the kitchen stuff, right? But before we even got there, I spied these most beautiful bookcases. They are 7 feet tall. And I said to him, because we've been looking for new bookcases, and I said, look at these bookcases. These would be perfect for the books for the living room. So in our living room, we had 4 bookcases. And it just was starting to feel a little too crowded and it just didn't feel like that clean look that I was going for. And we both really liked them. So we didn't do anything about it. And then one day we were upstairs. The next day we were upstairs. We were just talking and we're like, yeah, those were really nice. And my husband says, go buy them. So I did. I went down, I bought them. We picked them up on Saturday. I'm sorry, we picked them up on Friday. We had to rent a U-Haul truck because they were that big. They're 7 feet high when you stand them up. And my son did hurt his back bringing it in, but we had the dollar. We had all the, I mean, these things are heavy and they're so stunning. They are just so stunning. And I absolutely love them. They were the best find ever. And my husband's happy and I'm happy. But now, so I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to be real with you. Okay. Because don't judge. But yesterday, when I was cleaning out my kitchen and moving things around, I have a lot of cookbooks. This isn't even part of the cookbooks. There's still cookbooks in my cupboards. I just haven't gotten to those cookbooks yet. But I had these cookbooks on top of a cabinet in my kitchen with these bookends. Well, the problem is the bookends kept sliding off. No matter what we did, they kept sliding off and they would like crash down. They would seriously damage your foot and give you a really bad head injury if you were bending over and this thing went down on you. So they are in my to donate pile. I'm going to get rid of those, but let me show you what I found. Okay, there's look at that corner. Just look at the corner right there. If you can see that corner right here. I have all that to go through and to clear out. Those are cookbooks. And some of it is my soap for the farmer's market, but cookbooks, recipe book. God, it's just so much. And I just don't know what to do with it. The table I'm sitting at, is my grandmother's dining room table that she had when when I was young. This dining room table is probably 50 years old. The hutch that you saw goes with this table. No, I'm not. No, I'm not getting rid of cookbooks. No. I'm not getting. I just had to pull them out to put them aside because I have to get a bookcase in here. Hey, it all adds up. Good to see you again. Welcome in. So this room is my formal dining room, right? But I've been very tempted. No, not those. I have been very tempted, and I have been thinking for a while now that it's time to part with Grandma's dining room table. We don't really use it, and I need an office. I would still keep the hutches in here that I have because it's my grandmother's, and then this other one is my husband's grandparents. And I thought about turning this into my office and getting a desk in here and just a place for me to come because I'm always at the dining room table doing my work. And I kind of want to turn it into an office / study. I don't know. But when I think I'm going to get rid of the table, it's hard. It's hard. Okay, I know Grandma's not here. I know where she is. I know I'll reunite with her. But it's those things, I don't want to cling to those things because what was the question you had typed? What? Well, so I don't know. I don't know if it's something that they would want. That's the problem, right? That's the one big thing. There was a time where, and tell his treasure, because that's my sister, she'll tell you, there was a time where, um, I had a lot of family over all the time. I always hosted big Thanksgivings. We would have like 20 some people at Thanksgiving and I moved away. And so my family is on one coast, I'm on another coast. And yeah, so I don't know. I just don't know. And it's very difficult for me to decide. And it has to come from me, but I'm just not there yet. It's just a thought that passed my head. Um, you know, so I'll hang on to it for right now. And maybe when my daughter and son-in-law, they move, they're buying a home, so they're here with us right now, and maybe they'll want it for their dining room. You know, I don't know. So yeah. Oh, see, and that's the thing. I don't want to feel guilty about getting rid of it. I'm so sorry that you had to do that. I want to have peace about it, and I don't have that right now. So I'm just holding on to it. But I need a place. So I have an extra bookcase that was in our living room, and I told my husband, "Well, go put it upstairs in our room, and I'm gonna rearrange a few things." Well, I don't want it up there now. So now he has to bring it back downstairs because I have this corner that I need to clear out, and I just don't know. I don't know if where this light is here, I don't want to clutter up my dining room. I don't know if maybe I should just put the bookcase back here. And then it can house not just my cookbooks, but some of the camera equipment and stuff, and just I can just move that light. What do y'all think? Because on this side, this is our my husband's grandparents' hutch with their china. And we've actually thought about getting rid of the china because we'll never use it. The hutch we wouldn't get rid of because this was actually handmade from I think his great great grandfather. So that stays in the family. Oh, I'm really sorry. Don't I pray that God's peace over you, Lori. I really do. Is the bookcase is not white. No, it's a different color. The white bookcases are upstairs in my room. That's where I have it. And long story short, I had to rearrange some things. So like um, our daughter and son-in-law moved in because they're buying a home. So what was my guest room slash office and sewing area, I had to rearrange. That's why I've been so busy. We've moved everything out, rearranged everything, donating, getting, which was a great thing to do. But I'm not. Um, yeah. So I don't know. So the bookcase, it's not a big high bookcase. It's probably like a 5 foot bookcase in like a walnut or cherry wood color. It's very pretty. I really like it, and I may put it there because I don't know where else to put it. So yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. So anyhow, let's move on from that. I still have to do my video. Um, Jennifer Ocean Homestead is holding her first collaboration, and I'm excited to be a part of that. And I have got some fabulous seeds, and I need to do my video. I need to do my video for that one. And my survival seed video, I'm not doing yet because I'm going to direct sow a lot of those seeds that they gave me. But I am looking, I want to get some good compost. And so I'm going to look into it. I know what kind I want. I forget the name of it. But I think last year I used Maine something just to help. So my beds, but it's rained so much. The weeds are all over out there in my beds on the ground. I'm like, I have to get out there. I mean, better to weed in the pool than it is in the heat. Because once we're in full blown summer, I'm only out there in the morning time. I can work out there till about noon and then I'm done the rest of the day. That's enough, especially with the humidity. So yeah, gardening. I should show you I really should show you my island. So I really like the island that my husband bought me. I like it a lot, but it still doesn't host all my big appliances like my Bosch mixer, my air fryer, my Instapot, stuff like that. Just it there's just certain doors on them. They're just not wide enough for it to all fit in. So, which I'm fine with. The drawers that came with it though are really deep. So I was really thankful about that. And that the drawers are deep enough. Like you could stand up your forks and spoons and stuff in the drawer. But today, this room, like I cleared this room out today. The dining room table, I should say, it just had a lot of stuff from working. So I felt accomplished with that. I cleaned out some more drawers in my kitchen. And I have paperwork I have to finish. That's why I did an earlier live today because I need to get this paperwork done. And, because tomorrow I'm on the road all day. So if I was in my sunroom, I could show you. Well, my sunroom is where my farm table is. We're moving the farm table into the other room of the house. And my farm table is going to become my little storefront here on the property. So I'm not going to be paying overhead anymore. So yeah. What have you all been up to? Hey, KB Heaton, welcome in. How's Louisiana down there? Are you guys flooded or are you good? Well, for those of you who are not on Instagram, let me see if anybody can relate to this. All right, so I posted this meme today. And watch the little girl's face. Yep. Yep, that's me. Oh, good, it's warm and sunny. I'm glad to hear that. I think it's supposed to rain all weekend here. So right now it looks like the rain's just above us. Unless it's gonna come down. It looks like it's gonna the most of the rain is going to miss us today. Like we'll get some, but not as much as they were calling for. My prayer is that tomorrow, being on the road in the rain is just no fun. There's supposed to be a 70% chance of rain tomorrow. But I'm hoping like that happens overnight, but it doesn't look that way. You know? So I don't know. I guess I'll wait until tomorrow and find out. I pray that it just goes away. I mean, we need the rain, don't get me wrong. It was so dry last summer. Where'd you get your mason jars from, Lori? It takes a lot, right? It does. Rearranging takes time and thought. Home Depot carries mason jars? Are they ball? I didn't know that. I've never seen them there. And maybe each area is different, right? That's awesome. So like tomorrow, I have a video dropping tomorrow. And I already told you it's on organizing and cleaning. And the mason jars that you'll see in the video was only just a few of what I've emptied this year. It truly is like Tetris. You're absolutely right. And, you know, like Jessica over at Three Rivers Homestead, whenever she empties 7 jars, she fills those 7 jars up. Well, but as we're coming into the summer months and you'll start canning again, I don't know if I really want to start filling jars up, you know? But I don't know. I gotta order lids. I think I'm gonna order lids through 4 jars. I like their lids. Have you used their lids? I recommend them. I'm not affiliated with them, but I do recommend them. I have used them. Wow, Jennifer, that's awesome. You know, one year, and it was 1 year because I have not seen them clearance. Walmart had them clearance to $5 a case for the quarts and that. And I remember I should have bought more, but I did buy several cases. But then, you know, once, you know, between 2019 and 22, you know how things went. You couldn't find mason jars. You couldn't find the lids. You couldn't find anything. And now they're just overly priced. I thought maybe I would order some through Azure Standard. I've ordered through them twice before, but never their jars because I don't need the rings. I just would need the lids. I just need jars because I have enough of the rings. And then when I order the lids, I'll have enough of those. So, ooh. That's awesome. Did you just watch my video by chance, Lori? I just did infusion. I did hibiscus, calendula, chamomile, and then holy basil or how do you say that? Tulsi, I just did that. That's awesome. I'm going to use it for my soap. Now, what I did learn is that the holy basil, you should not infuse that for more than a week. So it's 24 hours up to a week. The rest of them are 4 to 6 weeks. So that was something I learned new on that herb. And where I was laying all the mulch last week, there's like all this dead nettle coming in, and I'm like, woohoo, because I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna dehydrate it, and I'm gonna infuse that too. So my passions has started going towards a lot of herbs and remedies. I used to do essential oils all the time, and so that was another great thing. I came across a lot of my like little books, on herbs and stuff like that. And so thanks, KP. Yes, hit the thumbs up and share out if you don't mind. I'm going to do that. I haven't even done it myself. So it was really funny. The other night, I did a let me see if I can get this. I put a short up the other night, just a real quick short on. I don't even remember what it was on, but let me tell you something. That thing, that thing went viral because I got over 4,000 views on it. I was like, what the heck? You just never know, right? And then today I put a short up on my infused oils, and it's not doing well. That video did not do well. I was really disappointed in that fact that that video did not do well. I thought it would get more, but I've never posted on a Tuesday either. Normally I do Mondays, and then I do a live on Wednesday, and then I try and post again on Friday. So I need to stick to it in my schedule, because I know when I stick to my schedule, it works. It works really good. So, but yeah, I'm sharing my live right now, if you don't mind. So please forgive me. No, no, I don't want to make a reel out of that. Sometimes Instagram can get confusing on what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? But even when I go to like my Instagram, it doesn't show that I'm live, but I'll take your word for it. There we go. I want to add to my story, not do anything else. And the link. Share this out. Anyhow, so let me tell you my big news. It's not big. I'm excited for it. And that's what I'm excited for it. So some of you may or may not know Holly. Holly is from 50 Acre Homestead. She's not very active on her channel, but she does have a channel here. But you can find her and follow her over on Instagram. She's on there a lot. Anyhow, Holly and I met. We've been following each other for quite some time, and she's done a live with me, and we just have stayed connected. And she started Women in Homesteading up in Canada. She lives in Ontario, Canada, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere up in there. Maybe not. Maybe it's not Ontario. I don't. It doesn't matter. She lives up in Ontario, in Canada somewhere. Thank you. Hey, Lynn the Okie Dokie. Anyhow, she started Women in Homesteading, and I've watched her grow this, and I think it's just so much fun and so much amazing. And it's like, if I lived closer, I'd be there for you, but I'm not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She started it. You need to reach out to her, Jennifer. I don't know if you're able to ever get there, but they do a lot. Anyhow, a long story short is, I've had a couple of people ask me if I would teach them how to can, and I'm like, you can go watch anybody and they can teach you how to can, but they want like that in person, one-on-one experience, right? So, thank you, Teletreasure. And I'm like, yeah, I'll teach you, you know. I mean, if you want to learn how, I'll teach you. One of it is one of my former students and then a friend from church. So I had told Holly, I want to start something in my area about canning and learning. And so she emailed me and she goes, why don't you start a woman in homesteading in your area? You can do a chapter. And I'm like, well, what does that, include? What do I do? And all that stuff. Well, guess what? I started a women's in homesteading in Northern Virginia here. And it's a group of 27 women so far that are in this group. And they are so excited. We're all so excited to connect with each other because this is not just about the homesteading aspect, right? Yes, it is. But to surround yourself with like-minded people, to learn from each other, and just to kind of see where everybody's at, the different types of skills, and that we're going to have our first meetup at the end of the month. I'm going to pick a local park, and one of the ladies in the group yesterday, I've had positive feedback about meeting in person, and so people are all for it. So I said, let me work on a location and I will post it here. So they were all excited about that, and we're just going to meet at a park, and it's a meet and greet. We're going to get to know each other and just kind of talk about homesteading and what you do, and what are your strengths, what are the things you want to learn how to do, and just to really support and encourage each other too. So that's what I did. You can find it at Women in Homesteading of Northern Virginia. That is my group. If you live in and around Northern Virginia, I would love to have you part of the group. We're going to try and meet up once every so many months. And so I'm excited about that. And I thanked Holly. I told Holly. So now she's like international. I started one here. And then there's somebody else that started one in Warren, Ohio. So now there's 2 chapters in the United States. So we're so excited about it. And I can't wait just to see what happens and to meet the people and, learn a new skill and everything. It is, Lynn. Tella's Treasures. Tella's Treasures, she has her own business. She makes beautiful candles. You can find her on Instagram. And she also does a few videos too, and some of the collaborations she has participated in, and she does have a little YouTube channel. She doesn't post regularly on there, but when she does, she makes pretty good content. So you might want to check her out. Check out her candles. Her business started in lieu of her dog passing away, Tella, and that's where Tella's Treasures comes from. And she makes beautiful candles. So I'm excited about the chapter, and I think I'm going to see if a Wednesday, April 30th will probably be the day that we meet. And so I'm really excited about it. I don't know, maybe I'll take some seeds to share for people, maybe I'll ask everybody to bring some seeds or something. Let's do a little seed swap amongst us if you garden, so. But you just don't know what connections you can make, Anyhow, so I'm really excited about that. That was my announcement that I had today, is I started a chapter of Women's in Homesteading. I just think it's going to be fun. And who knows where it's going to go? I don't know. We don't know. It's just something that I was excited. I want to be able to teach people the old skills. For me, I like to garden. I do. And that's great. But my passion falls, if you don't know, really in the kitchen. I love cooking. I love baking. I love canning. I love doing all that. And those are where my passion's at. And I want to be able to teach other people. I think we're lacking that in our society, right? Our kids, remember, I'm going to age myself, but we all know home economics was a huge requirement for school. You took it in middle school, junior high. And then you remember you had to swap with the boys, and you went over to wood shop and metal, and then the boys went over to homemaking to learn how to bake. And we don't teach that anymore in our schools. Jennifer, I had a dog named Dallas too. And I just think it's important skills to continue to learn. you never know what, it sparks creativity in you. So that's kind of where I'm at. I want to be able to help others, do things too. So that's really about it. That's what I've been doing. Just a lot of cleaning out and reorganizing, moving furniture. I want to make this easy on me as possible. And so once the inside of the house is organized and everything is moved, then it's the garage. And so I already kind of in my mind have a mindset on how that's going to look. Um, I have a lot of stuff from my brick and mortar business that I had, and they're just everything's in containers. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I have a ton of decorations that I do not use anymore. I do not like my I've become very simple in my decorations. I don't like stuff all over the house anymore. And I think a lot of that has to do with because I have to clean it up afterwards, right? So the decorations that are still in their containers that have not been used in the 10 years that I've moved to this property, they are going to be donated. I do not want them. I do not need them. If they have been in there for 10 years, why do I care about it now? My mom and dad are going to be here. And one of the Christmas presents that they gave me, because we had a fireplace, and I love it, but I never use it. I've hauled this thing clear across country to still sit in my garage. Well, guess what? They're going to take it back in their motorhome to give to my sister. So my sister can enjoy it in her home in front of her fireplace. So that's okay. When my grandchildren were here living with us, I used to decorate because you do it for the kids, right? But since they don't live here and they moved out of state, I just don't decorate as much. I try to just keep it simple. Even at Christmas time, I put a tree up with lights and an angel topper, and that's it. I don't pull out all the decorations. Those will be things that maybe my daughter will want to take with her when she gets into her new home and stuff like that. So, oh, if there's any snowman stuff, Sherry, I will send it home with mom and dad. I will, unless mom gets to it first. So yeah, so I kind of have a plan because once I get rid of a lot of the containers and stuff, then it will just open up room in the garage. And then there's the garden shed. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid to go in it. And I need to go in it. I need to go in it. But I'm afraid to go in it because the last time I was in it, there was the snake skin. And I'm like, what if the snake is fat? Um, Oliver the cat that found me in the fall, that's where we were keeping him at nighttime. So no predators would get him. And then as winter sat in and it was going to be really cold, I was like, there's just no way that this poor little cat can stay out here. It's not like he had other animals to cuddle up with, right? So I um, I was talking about Oliver the cat in the shed. So yeah, he was in there. And if there were any mice or anything like that, I'm sure Oliver took care of them. But I still have to go in there because I want to get it organized. I need to get it cleaned. I need to get it cleaned for the garden season. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a little afraid to go in there because of the snakes. And it's not that they're bad snakes; they're good snakes. They're the black snakes, so I know that they're not bad. But they're still a snake, right? Anything with snow on it do not send it here. I only want to decorate with hot, sunny, and sun. I know, right? And Santa Lynn says, it's a dog that has my heart. That's 21 years old that my family member has. Oh, That's wonderful, though. So the picture here of Tella's treasure, that's Tella right here. So yeah. Exactly. And not just that. One day I was out in my front yard. Well, let me back up. I went out one night to go put the chickens away. And the light comes on as I open the gate to go in. And I lock the chickens up and I turn and I have my glasses on, but I'm squinting my eyes because something caught my eye in the fence. And it was a snake. It was a black snake just slithering through the fence and everything. I go running up like a lunatic. I'm not kidding you. My hands are flying in the air and I'm yelling, snake, snake. My husband thought I was crazy. I'm like, there's a snake. My son goes, where? So I walk out there with my son. And of course, my son goes, hey, little guy, how's it going? And he calls it Sammy the snake. Whatever. So every time I go to the chicken coop, I'm like this looking where the snake is. So a couple of days later, I go to lock chickens up again. And it's nighttime and it's dark. And hey, LP, welcome in. And I go to pick up the water bowl. The snake is all coiled up underneath that. I ran out of there so fast. My son, he yelled at me, Mom. I'm like, oh, there, it's a snake. So I don't do snakes. I don't care what you are. I don't do snakes. You can be the nicest snake. I don't do snakes. So, hey, Nani Grace, welcome in. So now, I'll be honest. I very rarely go out there now in sandals. I have put my shoes on, my heavy duty shoes, so if there is a snake, I can stomp on it. It's probably more afraid of me than I am, to be honest with you. But yeah, so it's getting to be that time of the year where the snakes are starting to come out. And there's parts of our garden. My son mowed. This is our second cutting, guys, and it's only April. And he mowed the front yard yesterday and then part of the back. But he was like, oh, it got too cold. And he even had a sweatshirt on. So this is my first snake I've ever encountered here on our property. My neighbor has found one. She's walked out to her garage and she encountered one. So she smokes in her garage. So when she went out for smoke, there's a snake. No, thank you. No, thank you. So, yeah. No, thank you. Yeah, we just started mowing. This is our second cutting. It really needed it. And I was really surprised on how much the grass grew because it had rained and then it got sunny and then everything just really grew and now it's raining again. So, but one year, it was last year too, I was out weeding in the front planter and I was raking up things and sure enough, there was the snake skin again. I said, I'm just not doing this. I'm just not doing this. I can't do this. Exactly, right? A good snake is a dead snake. That's right. That's right. So I have to go out to that shed and I am a little nervous about doing it. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, it's just so cloudy out and dreary. But today the sun started coming out, so I took it upon myself to take my vacuum cleaner out and vacuum out my car and wipe it down. We live on a dirt gravel road, and we track so much stuff into the car. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't and my car needs washed in a good waxing job, that I can tell. But right now it just defeats the purpose of washing it if it's going to rain, right? Or should I go? I'm not going to wash it myself. I'll go through the car wash and drive it through. So, yeah, that was a quick hour. I feel like I didn't know really what I was talking about today. I'll be thinking that what is it that you like to talk about online? Do you have any suggestions for me? These are really addicting pretzels, and I shouldn't be eating them. Let me know what you like to talk about, or if there's a topic you want me to talk about. So, seeding garden stuff. I know that, Jennifer, you cracked me up. I just got asked to do game night on Tuesday nights. They're changing up the format. I had to send over 8 things that I felt that I was knowledgeable on, which was tough. But I did. I'm going to try and do something a little interactive here. I think that would be fun. See, Nana Grace, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. No, thank you. Jennifer, I owe you seeds. I am married, yes. I've been married 30, let me think, 36 years? It'll be 36 years. Oh, yeah. You can list your links. List your links there. Go ahead, Tell Us Treasure. List your links. If you guys want to go follow Tell Us Treasure on Instagram and that for her candles and stuff, do that. It helps her out. Yes, we have been married. We have 3 children, 6 grandchildren. And he's upstairs right now working. Yep, 36 years we've been married in the fall, believe it or not. So yeah, thank you for asking that question. And we are Yep. Yep. It's hard to believe that we've been married 36 years. Time truly just goes by fast. Jennifer was only 4 years old when you were as old as my niece, because my niece was she was my flower girl. Hey, there's Tell Us Treasure's link if you guys wish to. And then I'm going to scroll back up here, because if you did not know, our good friend Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Jennifer, where is it? Where's the link at, Jennifer? Here it is. Jennifer Ocean Homestead. So there's Tell Us Treasures. Jennifer Ocean Homestead needs, she's competing, so go vote. And here is the other link for Tell Us Treasures. Did you know I have a website? Does anybody know that? Did you know I have a website? Great. Let me get my link really quick. If you're here and you did not know it and you ever want to drop me a line or have a question for me, you can direct message me here. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. And there's my website link. So it's a flag contest that Jennifer's doing. And then there's that link. There's my link to my website. I am getting it going. So I'm going to, my husband's doing it for me. I've got to get him some recipes. And then tell us treasures. Where are you? There's your Facebook. There's her Facebook again. And then there's her Instagram. So she just did a baby shower for candles. Oh, good for you, Crafty Witch. My kitchen is done. I have some ground beef that I need to finish using up, and it's only going to be 3 of us tonight for dinner. Even though we had tacos last week, I think I'm going to make tacos again tonight because you can never have enough tacos, right? It doesn't matter. Oh, maybe one day, Lynn. Maybe one day. You know, I'm going to tell you this, Lynn, to be honest with you. You know, you get married, you say those vows, and you just never know. But I got to tell you, it has gone by so fast. And if it wasn't for the grace and the mercy of our Heavenly Father, I probably wouldn't have been married for so long. You know, it's not hard. It's not easy. It's hard. It works. You have to put work into it. And I honestly believe that when you have God centered in your marriage, it makes things a little bit better to understand and get through things. Because I lived a life married without God, and I have a life now with God and being married. We both serve our Lord. So there is a complete difference in our marriage from the first, I would say, 15 years to now. So anyhow, oh, congratulations to you. Yep, that's awesome. So yeah, I'm sure one day, you never know. And if not, that's okay, that's okay. Oh my goodness, I'm probably gonna get going. I gotta finish this paperwork and I just don't feel like doing it. How many of you like doing paperwork? Oh, great. What's the video on, Lynn? I'm pretty sure I subscribed to your channel, Lynn. And if not, I'm gonna just write it down just to make sure. Yuck, what? What's yuck? What happened? What's yuck? Tell us, treasure. Lynn, the okie dokie. Oh, paperwork. Duh. Paperwork is yuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not in the mood at all. Nope. I'm waiting for my husband to send me, he's on a call, but he's going to send me a form and all I have to do is plug in numbers and it's going to make my life so much easier. Well, at least I hope it's going to make my life easier. Yep. I feel like time just keeps going faster and faster. Or is it just me? Like these weeks lately have just really been flying by. I don't know why. So, is anybody in or coming in? So, Homesteaders of America conference is in October. Is anybody coming in for that? I was just wondering. I'll be going. I'll be going. So, anyhow, I don't feel like I can talk anymore. Today would have been a good day to have a buddy up here. I should have asked Telus Treasures or somebody to come up here with me, but today's one of those days. I'm just not feeling it. It's starting to rain. So I'm glad I got my car vacuumed out and wiped down. That was a big task today. Because tomorrow when I go up to PA, I didn't want my friend sitting in a car that was dirty. I wanted to get as much as I could. It's amazing just how much gets dragged into the car. And it needs to be vacuumed. Like if I vacuumed my car every day like I do my house, then I wouldn't have this problem. But that's not the case. Anyhow, guys, I think I'm going to go. I have a video coming out tomorrow. And Lynn the Okie Dokie, let me see. Hold on, Lynn. Do you have a video? Are you trying to post your channel here, Lynn? Lynn the Okie Dokie. Okay. I'm going to go up and look, Lynn. I don't know if I am. For a while I was getting really overwhelmed, like trying to get everybody in. Yes, like watching everybody and stuff like that. So I'm writing some notes here. Crafty Witch 232, correct? Wasn't that her? Guys, go check her out. We met over on Tuber Chat. We swapped playlist. So, I've had a couple of people from there, they'll swap and then some people have not. So I really like to, thank you. I really like to make sure, like if somebody says they're going to swap a playlist, make sure you swap that with that person because I'm pretty good at watching people's playlists. I am. So I'm waiting to see. So if you don't know, let me back up. Let me just try and announce these one more time. Right now, the Healthy Snacks collaboration is going on. It is a closed collaboration, but you can go check out the playlist on my channel. Also, Mountain Grandma and Gail Southern Living is also hosting, so they have playlists on their channel as well. We are going to be doing a giveaway on May 6th, I believe. And there's going to be giveaways and prizes. Susan, again, over at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, if you want to put out a video, it's an open collaboration called Spring Clean 2025. Tag her, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, and she will add you to the playlist. And by doing that, if you do a video, by doing that, your video does get watched and it does help you out. That's great, Lynn. I'll go look at them at some point today or tomorrow. There's that going on. Then I am going to be hosting a closed collaboration. I have all the channels already, and I am really excited about that one. And I will be talking more about that one on April 30th when I do my intro video for the collaboration. I can't think of anything else that is out there that I'm missing. So yeah, but there are a couple of collaborations coming up. I got one. And then there's, of course, VC Homestead along with Bushcraft Family and who's the other one? Help me out here, Jennifer. Is it Lazy Days Ahead? Every Sunday they do a live, which I have not been a part of, but they are doing the survival seeds. And you can go and participate. And I don't know if you can participate in the survival seeds still. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, if they have a live, they do giveaways and you can see who's participating. I will be getting my seeds ready to go out for that. Jennifer, you're a close collaboration as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Grow Your Own Groceries. Um, you know, and learn how to preserve some of them if you have the ability to preserve some of that. You can dehydrate them. So I came across my 2 jars of kale that I dehydrated last year, and the air's all sucked out of them. But I now have them in the front because I clean and organize things that get pushed back in the refrigerator or in your pantry cupboards. I cleaned and organized everything yesterday, so now I have everything. Okay, and have everything to the front, which I know, okay, I need to start using this, now that soup season's over, I finally found it, but I could throw it in sauces or something. I'm not too worried about it. And as long as the air is out of it, it's going to last a while. I'm not too concerned over it. So, all right. Is there any other questions or comments or anything? Thanks for hanging out with me for the past hour and 15 minutes. I think I'm going to go get my stuff put away, wait for my husband to get done. I'm going to take a break. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a break till he's done with his call. And then I'll work on my paperwork because I need his input in it anyhow. So might as well go take a break. So everybody be blessed. Maybe I'll pop on again. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop in over the weekend. I got to start doing some more lives here because they took 20 hours away from me again, which I knew, like, rolling hours, they come off, but I was like, dang it anyhow. So yeah. But everybody, thanks for coming in. Have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next live. Bye.